Hello. Fun fact, I have textured skin. My name is Mylo Draven. I'm here with my bestie, Ben Sanchez, and we are Mylo and Ben, the podcast. Hey, girl.
Hi, gay.
Hey, gay.
How are you?
Textured.
Oh, my goodness.
Textured for those who touch me.
People like it textured.
Do they? Because you,
it's
you
a
cringed.
thing. It's a thing. Look, I guess I'm like very sensitive to touch and stuff. So like,
You're the one touching me, bitch.
I touched your arm and I didn't realize your tattoo had texture. So it threw me off. I was like, what did I touch?
So you're used to feminine, untouched
I'm used
skin.
to, untouched skin,
Oh, got it.
It's great. It looks great.
Unweathered, younger skin.
Not unweathered,
Getting
girl.
shadier and shadier.
Leather skin, girl. What's going on? No, you look great.
First, we're washed out. Then we're textured. We got chins. We're trying to suck shit in.
We got bags. We got chins. I'm told not to look too down.
That's why I have my hand here.
I gotta keep it like this.
Oh, I need a chin strap. I need that chin strap.
I know, no, for real. Look, I've had some fun. I've been eating on the fucking cruise, right?
What's his name?
I've been fun.
Yeah.
It's called food. It's called Taco Bell. It's called moving from one place to the next, and I'm always on the go. So,
Burrito, taco, adult beverage.
Look, I love me I think it's the number 5 from Taco Bell. It's the Mexican pizza with the taco.
Mexican pizza.
So what I do is I get me a Mexican pizza and I change the hard taco to a soft supreme taco. That's my order down at Taco Bell.
I love
Okay.
your Mexican pizza, and then I love a quesadilla. I love a quesadilla.
Quesadilla is always good.
Quesadillas make me so happy. They're like love wrapped in flour.
Ugh.
Cheese.
Look at us. And so I haven't been, I know Betty's watching, we love you, but I know she was saying
She
that,
does not eat Taco Bell.
oh, she was saying, you bitches are on the shot and it ain't working, okay?
Did she say that to you?
She said that to us, friend.
Mom would never say that to me.
She was like, oh, y'all on that shot, it's not
We're
working.
talking to you, girl. Don't drag
Well,
me.
I haven't been on the shot, so.
Your friend said we look like fat asses. Floor.
You know what? She said the angle, we're giving whiting.
Again.
Look, we love everybody, right?
I mean, some more than others.
Look, we're here, we're queer.
We're here, we're queer. Get fucking used
We're
to it.
big, thin, all of the
Listen,
between.
thick thighs save lives.
Yeah.
Make the dick rise.
Yeah, we gotta get ready for the colder months, is what it is, friend.
Fat runs warm.
Yeah, they cut my food stamps off.
Girl.
So I ain't got it, friend. Not to be insensitive, but we gotta,
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Well, we have Friendsgiving coming up.
Yeah, we do.
So for all of you out there who wonder, I am really not super social. I might be fun in a little chit-chat conversation, a little kiki moment, but I'm not a big fan of people in general. I support them, I uplift them, but I don't really want you in my circle, right? I'm not a big proponent of having a lot of people in my home in general, but this year my mom wants to do Benihanas because she doesn't do freeways. So we have to eat somewhere local, and then we're going to a friend's place the day after Thanksgiving. And I just started thinking, wait, what about our Thanksgiving? What are we?
Yeah.
And then you had mentioned a Friendsgiving, and I thought, well, why? Yeah, let me get my peeps together.
Yeah.
And then I was going to order the food, right? Started thinking about it. I thought, oh shit, like the food's not going to be. You can't order food 5 days before Thanksgiving. I don't think so. We're cooking. We are cooking. Friendsgiving is from our hearts with love, cooking for all our friends. Well, like 6 of you. It's a very small circle at Casa Draven.
It's going to be vegan options?
No.
I'm just kidding. Do we have a vegan turkey?
What do they call them? A turducken.
Turducken?
Yeah. No. I'm not vegan anymore. Not yet. I think I'm going to go back for a minute.
Get over your vegan steak. So Mylo and I went out to eat. I know I bring it up all the time. We went out to eat. He's like, I'll do the vegan steak, right? I don't know what the hell that is. I'm like waiting for him to get his steak. I'm sure they charge him a pretty penny for this vegan steak.
It's like $40-something.
Crazy. What was it? It was a fucking head of what?
It's cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
Shaped like a steak.
It was a roasted cauliflower. Was it roasted?
It's cooked. Baked.
Cooked cauliflower with steak sauce.
Poo-poo gravy. Like, it was not pretty.
I was like, friend, what is it? Where's the steak, friend? I was like, why they do you like that?
Yeah, they should have called it a cauliflower loaf.
They could have. That should have been $10.99. Okay, they were wrong for that, right? And I would never forgive them for
Brick
that.
of cauliflower. Yeah, you talk about this all the time.
It's bothered me since. I've lost sleep over this. I said, friend, why would they do you like this?
Speaking of losing sleep, so my husband, who I adore, we all know this, he keeps track of production.
Okay.
I don't really pay attention too much because
love it.
Because I'm just focusing on like working and getting the loans
On
and
to the next one.
keeping people happy, all that. Yeah. And so we just got this new trial for this software, and it shows production from November to November, right? It's doing a 12-month, not this 2025 year, but 12 months. And he sees this month, the production, and he's like, I don't have that. I said, well, I guess you made a mistake. I don't make mistakes. This is 24 hours later, he's emailing the rep. He's like, your software is wrong. He finally figured it out because he got down to the numbers, the exact loan amount. He's like, oh, they have it here on the 2nd. I have it on the 31st.
Go ahead. We have a call from the audience.
Yeah, we have a call from the audience. Go ahead, caller.
I also heard from the rep again, and she told me that they're exactly accurate because it doesn't update Sully County Epic.
Oh.
Okay, great. And
yeah. So even like with realtor numbers, like it's like my off-market deals, or a lot of the times when I do a deal with a builder, it's not reflected in the MLS. So my numbers are always off too. I just actually did my own numbers the other day, and it was off like a million.
I'm gonna send you your track. So I sent Mark and his wife, so I can show you your entire production for the year, who you close with, all that. So I'll send it to you.
Okay, send it to me.
Yeah.
Well, I have my own numbers. Like I keep up with my own numbers.
Yeah,
I know,
but this will show you what they have.
And I'm not too mad at it. I wasn't too mad at it because I really, honestly, wholeheartedly haven't really been pushing my like promotion and doing the things. I haven't really been.
You haven't been consistent.
I haven't been a promotional queen. Let's say that.
You haven't been consistent.
So we're gonna work on promotion. Consistency, promoting the podcast, promoting real estate, loans,
all of it.
All of the above. So
we're going to grow.
We're going to grow.
2026, we're going to blossom. Yeah, we're doing really well. We're happy with, I'm happy with the numbers. And again, we opened the brokerage. That, there's that. I'm mentoring now. Shout out, Bobby. I don't even know if she's. Listen, you better be watching. I'm gonna have to find out, right? I don't even know. That's gonna have to become a rule.
She's subscribed. She better leave a comment. Yeah.
So I've been helping her. She's great. She's come out of the transition. Like all the things that you think are gonna happen in transition, like that I've experienced, she really didn't experience because I focused so hard on making sure her business didn't suffer. Right, that she didn't lose momentum. It was all the other shit, like people talking about her and the gossip and the
Lord,
and it just her reputation. It started to really
have your own form,
bother
her. Her own form of selling sunset.
Literally, I mean, her former employers, they dragged her.
Yeah, it's messy,
and it really bothered her. And I get it; it would bother me too. But I told her, listen, they're crying over something that they can't have, that they lost. Let them be mad. They're mad at themselves.
Look, you're doing something right if people are talking about you, right?
My grandmother,
right.
My grandmother used to say, and my mom too, when they stop talking about you, then you worry. So listen, I hope you're talking loud enough so I can hear, because I want to comment. I want to make sure you got the story right.
Somebody said this one time, I don't know who, but what their opinion is of me is not my business, and I try to live by that. I really try to, because it's not my business.
Your perception is not my reality.
Yeah, period.
Period.
Okay, in the podcast, you're welcome. Subscribe.
Subscribe. See you next week. Yeah. It's now we're at the end of the month, where, not the end of the month, but the end of the year, like 8 weeks, whatever it is. And this is where people start to skate off, right? And Bruce and I have been so tired this week with time change and all the travel from last month.
Yeah.
And so I said, okay, listen, we're going to focus. We're going to do the videos. He's doing the podcast stuff. He did the Instagram. He's really stepping up. He's got his other LOs that he works with. And now I'm sort of getting in the swing of this multi-phase of my life. Like I just used to be an LO. Now I'm a broker owner. I'm a husband. I'm a mentor. I'm a coach to him. It's,
what?
All these
this
roles.
Might be a really good podcast episode, and we don't have to do it today or this episode, but the fact that you said that really triggered not triggered, but like it triggered a thought. It triggered a thought because somebody was like, who are you? Right? Who are you? And this lady was saying, I'm a mother, I'm a sister, la-da-da. And they're like, but who are you?
Yeah.
So this might be a good thing to ask you. Who, and you don't have to answer it today. We can talk about it.
That's a grass.
But it's like, who are you?
Yeah, I think that's the question, right? Yeah. Who am I? And which version of me is the predominant version, right? The dominant one. And I think for me, I always say I have a servant's heart. I'm a servant. I'm a servant first. And then the rest of it falls through, falls in place. But Bruce and I were talking about it last night, and earlier this year, probably more like summertime, I got spite. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of fucking biting my tongue. I'm tired of not saying what I need to say to spare somebody else or to be worried about how somebody else is going to take it. Because as long as you present something respectfully, then I can't be bothered or worried about how you're going to take it because I presented it properly, right?
Okay.
So why am I shutting myself down? Because I need release. Like, we have to get this out, right? So I've stepped into that power again because, when you're 16, 20, 25, 30 something, you're angrier. Like the fuse is shorter and the power is stronger. Now at, nearly 58, it's really more of, listen, I don't really appreciate the way you're speaking to me and that can't happen again.
Yeah.
Versus
setting boundaries.
Versus 20, like, why the fuck are you talking to me like that? Who the fuck do you think you're like,
well, hey.
And and at 58 almost, that 22-year-old is still alive, girl. Like, he's still there, little. So I got to keep everything in check.
So you're just saying that you're finding a better way to.
I'm finding a better way to express myself,
boundaries.
and I'm in a better place. Right? I'm not angry about really anything in general. I live a very blessed life. So last night we were talking, Bruce and I said, now it's time for me to get a backbone again, because I think what happens to a lot of us is you start to assimilate into your career or your position in life, and you lose your voice. And because you think, oh, I can't say anything, I need a promotion, or I don't want to say anything and upset my husband, or I don't want to say anything and piss off my friends, or I don't want to piss. Listen, we were talking about this at lunch, the three of us. I don't want to say something and get my mom upset. Like, we're so worried about upsetting everybody, we're not saying anything, realizing we're fucking upset.
Yeah.
So last night I said, man, I need to get a backbone again. He said, there's nothing wrong with that. And I said, right. But at a certain point in our lives as Hispanics, right, you're always angry. Why are you so feisty? Why is it? And so you just, somehow you start to dial everything back. And I stopped looking like some version of myself because I was so worried about everybody else. So now I think, who am I? The answer to your question is Mylo Draven. I'm a good man who works hard, and, I want to do better every day for myself and those around me. And I think that's enough to keep me stable and motivated. It's because I can't worry about everything else. I'm a Fabuelo now. I finally got to meet the grandbaby.
Oh, congratulations!
It was
the grandmother.
Bruce is a grandpa, and we got to hold baby Red and see Wesley and Carson with the baby. They're so sweet with that child. Like, Wes has always wanted to be a father, and Carson is the perfect wife and partner for him, and such a great mother. And I just love them together. I loved seeing the family. They have a cat, right?
That's so
I can't remember the cat's name, but the cat's super sweet, a little sketchy, but super sweet. So it was great to like now see my stepson, who he's allowed me to be a stepfather, right? Like, to see him as a man with his wife and his child, like, those were things I never thought I'd get to see as a gay man. I'm so blessed that his parents let me love this kid and that he allowed me to love him for all these years. And now I get to be a grandparent. It's amazing.
Look at you crying, girl.
I just didn't think it was going to be possible.
Yeah.
So now something I never thought I'd have, I get to have.
Yeah.
So
that's beautiful.
Yeah. I don't really have anything to be angry about except fucking irritating people.
I don't know. I just feel like you learn, and I'm still learning, like, shit is not that important. Like, shit is not that deep, right? It's like, and nothing's permanent, right? Permanent is like death. Death. Permanent, right? But everything else,
jail.
You can, sometimes, and I think you just work through it and you've learned from whatever it is you're going through and you move on, right? I think that's all you can do.
Well, so in that vein, right? My grandfather I used to, I failed, or I feel bad because he's like, what did you fail at? You didn't fail. You're learning a lesson. He said, when you fail is when you make the same mistake twice.
And I feel like when you
fail to learn.
I think when you fail is when you give up. To me, that's when you fail. It's like, okay, this didn't work. I give, and sometimes you gotta give up. I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes you gotta move
Sometimes
on.
you gotta give up. It could be a failure. That's cool. Failing doesn't mean it was such a negative connotation to failing.
But as you grow up, it is right. You don't want to be a failure. So
I
F
think
is for failure.
I think that has different meanings to different people. Even success to me has different meanings because I think most people measure success with money.
Yeah.
I measure success for me personally just with my work-life balance. Am I happy? And I think money is great. I love money. I'm never gonna turn out a check, girl. Let's say that we love a check, right? And I was gonna try to cash one, but to me, that's not success. To me, in my world, other people measure their lives with their value, and for me, it's not that. It's am I happy? Am I in a good place mentally? Am I in a good place spiritually? Do I have a good circle around me?
Yeah.
And I feel like once that starts getting shaken up, it's when I'm like, okay, we gotta
reassess.
Yeah. And
So-
to me, that's success.
Yeah. So who are you?
Benaya. No. That's a good question that I wasn't even prepared to answer.
This is why this is everybody. This is why the podcast is so good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because we say we're gonna talk about one thing, and all of a sudden
Girl.
it just happens organically.
Organically, yeah. Who am I? I'm a fun person. I'm a happy person. I'm a person that loves to, I think, a servant's heart. I'm going to say that. I love to try to bring out the best in everybody. I know I'm a villain in some people's stories, and that's okay. I'm sure I am. I'm sure I'm a villain in somebody's story somewhere in
I
life.
can't even imagine.
Me neither, but but I mean, think about it. I'm sure you are in somebody's story.
Oh, listen, I earned that. I don't have a problem being.
And I'm sure I am in someone's story. That's all I'm
My
trying to say.
head,
Yeah.
you're so sweet.
Yeah,
Like,
aw.
I mean, I've seen a little bit of Spicy
Yeah.
Ben, but even Spicy Ben to me is like, girl, please.
Little Chihuahua.
Girl,
I
please.
mean, it takes a lot to get Spicy Ben out of me. It takes a lot because I think I've tried to I think I'm pretty good at setting boundaries, and that's something that I've learned later on in life.
I
That
don't
I'm
think
pretty
you're
good.
angry at the base. Like,
No,
at the core of
no.
who you are, I don't think there's a lot of anger. Like, for me, I think, and again, I love my mom. This has nothing to do with her on it. No, it doesn't. It really has nothing. Because she did everything she could, and she's my hero,
Yeah.
and I adore her, and I don't have anything bad to say. But the way I grew up, what I witnessed, right? That creates emotions that you don't even know you have. Your parents don't know you have. Your family don't know you have. And as time goes on, you're repeating these cycles. Like, I didn't realize I was angry until I was in my 30s, and then I thought, oh, I'm angry. And then in my 30s, I was sad
Yeah.
because I was upset that I thought I was really this good version. I was trying to be like, the perfect person, so to speak. And I still wasn't getting the relationships right. And then in my 40s, like I told you at lunch, my 40s were a fucking disaster.
He said it gets worse. You got.
Oh, I mean, it got worse for me. Listen, I told Ben, I'm trying to protect you, girl. Take Uncle Milo's advice. But now looking back, right? I used to tell Wesley the same thing when he was younger. I said, listen, I don't want you to make the same mistakes your father, your mother, and I have made individually. Our job is to protect you and not control you, but to put up a little bumper or a roadblock so you don't walk the wrong path.
I totally get that because even with and I appreciate that. I get it 100%, but I do think people have to just
They learn the hard way.
So
for sure.
my niece, she's 18, and I'm not gonna tell her business out there, but she is going through life. Like she's learning, right? And I will give her. We had a phone call not that long ago about stuff, boys and friends and things like that, and I'm telling her like, this is how you have to be. You have to be this version. You have to be this person, and it sucks that you have to be this person, but you have to be this person. And that's not who she is.
And she's not ready to be that.
And she's somebody she's a lot like me, actually. Like she's very, what you see is what you get, hard on your sleeve type person. And so, but I'm like, unfortunately, people don't deserve that version of you. You have to be this version.
Well, not at 18.
At 18, girl, she's very young.
Yeah.
And she was very sheltered too, in a good way. My brother raised her amazingly and protected her, and so she's living life, And so,
Like an Amish girl on her.
literally,
What is that show?
I don't even know.
Do you know what it is?
Amish, I don't.
Show where they take the Amish, come out for a year to be
and-
free and run the
yeah.
streets.
She's living life. Let me tell you. Breaking
Amish.
Amish. That's literally her right now. And I try to give her the same advice, like I'm trying to protect you, but I'm learning even with her, like, she's going to do what she does and make the mistakes she needs to make. And
all you can do as a friend, a mentor, a Tio, a Favuelo is plant seeds.
Yeah. And I do.
Because at some point, you're going to hear what I've said to you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it doesn't matter if you absorb it today, top of mind. It matters if it went in.
Yeah.
Because then
our
it will click.
conversation is going to go back. She'll remember a lot of things that he said to her.
Listen,
but she can always call me.
Even if it's 20 years down the road, right? Like, luckily girls mature quicker. And I've always been jealous of my straight friends because they grew up quicker.
Yeah.
Right? They had to get a job because
that's actually kind of true.
Because they had a wife and they had kids.
Is that why gay people look younger? Do we just grow up slower?
Yeah, we grow up slower. Well, so my one friend's mom.
No shade.
Shout out Leanne Saunders. So Leanne's mom, Vicky, she saw a picture of my mom years ago, like when I was a senior in high school. That's your mother? I said, she's fucking beautiful. Did she? Oh my God, did you live with her? I said, not all the time. My grandparents live with you.
Yeah.
She said, that's it. You didn't stress her out. This is why I look like this.
I'm dead. Well, maybe I think it's a lot of people that I went to school with, not mention any names, but they're mothers, fathers now, and I'm like, oh, you live life, friend.
Rough.
You live the life. It's all I'm gonna say. No, not in a bad way. Aging is beautiful, but
You know what I say every day.
We are,
If you age badly, it's because you're poor or you haven't directed the money back to you. I would much rather spend $500 on Botox than booze or something.
Look, I'm never gonna say that. I'm gonna say that I just think I think it goes down to how you're feeding your soul. I think that's
for sure.
I think that's what it is.
But you can't feed your soul when you're struggling in every facet of your life.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. I agree.
The struggle is real. Like, listen, that's why people are so miserable. I get it. Like, I used to be miserable. And, Bruce and I have these conversations every so often. I'm like, fuck, I forget how great my life is. I'm always thankful for it, but I forget.
Privileged. Yeah.
I'm not even privileged. I earned what I have, but
I would say at a certain point we are privileged, and I do acknowledge that. I mean, I'm not saying I have white privilege.
Well, listen,
but
I
I'm
don't even think I'm
privileged.
privileged. Listen, I have maximized the opportunities, not all of them, but I've taken some of them, maximized them for what I can, and have continued to nurture those, right?
Same.
And other people just don't have that in them because by the time an opportunity comes, they're beat up, they're tired, they're frustrated. Like, I get all that, but like, I forget, right? And because it'll be somebody saying some shit like, I can't believe you spent so much money on that. And I'm like, okay, but those shoes are no different than your 4 weekends in the club.
Yeah.
And listen, I'm not mad at you in the club, shaking your ass, buying your dresses. Do you, boo? But I'd rather have this.
Yeah.
It's how do you ship? And what's always crazy to me is, don't cancel me out there, smokers. When I tell you people who smoke cigarettes, man, if they're always bumming a fucking cigarette, like if you can't afford a pack of cigarettes, why are you fucking smoking? Don't come ask me.
It's an expensive habit.
Yeah. And I have dated people who are like, can you bake me a pack of cigarettes? No, motherfucker, I don't smoke.
I think that's one of my hard, no's. I cannot date a smoker. And it's really because I am genuinely allergic to smoke. Like, I start coughing and all the things. Like, I can't be around smoke. I don't like it. And I like my clothes stinking like smoke either. No offense to anybody.
I didn't mind dating a smoker. Like, I did it, he shall remain
it's cool.
Remain nameless.
We've dated smokers.
But I didn't, my problem with the smoking is as soon as you finish eating, I'll be right back. Wait, why are we not talking? Out there getting a cigarette. It's like, oh, Lord.
It's that with the vaping. The vaping. People got to vape all the time now.
Luckily, my
husband
does not. Yes, but he doesn't vape like that.
But you got to vape. I was just like, it's the same
Bruce
shit,
can sit down after dinner and have a conversation.
I think the vaping is a way better alternative than smoking, though. Because you don't stink and it's not the whole thing. Like, I could date a vapor, I think. But I can't date a smoker.
The vape doesn't bother. But I think I said this on one of the podcasts. When Bruce started living with me, all of a sudden, I'm in the bathroom smelling this cherry mint or whatever the fuck it was.
Like cherry.
So, are you vaping? Well, I said,
Did he not tell you he was a vapor?
No, I knew he was.
Oh, okay.
But I don't, there's no smoking and vaping in the house. But
they did mention that.
Yeah, so
the HOA guy came and told me personally.
So
girl, bye.
We've come to, listen, if he needs to vape when he's in there going potty or whatever,
Was it you or was it Michelle that told me that somebody, I think your mom told me, that somebody was smoking on her patio, and they reported her.
Yeah.
I see. That's the thing. I think like it's your house.
One
It's
of
your
the
house.
guys smokes weed in his garage,
Good for him.
but because he has medicinal, they can't do anything about it.
Good for him.
But he's the one that choked the other tenant out, the other
And
owner
good for
out.
him. I gotta meet this neighbor. I want to meet this guy. I really do. He sounds like a good
crazy.
guy.
Yeah.
And good for him for choking that damn guy.
Choked
too.
him out, girl.
Good for him. But I think going back to what you said, like I'm happy or whatever. I think the core of me, I think I am a happy person.
Yeah.
I think I was a happy kid growing up. I had a good life. There was this moment, and my mom, like, I've seen her struggle in life, and there's moments later on where I was mad at my mom for a little bit, just because I felt like whatever. But then I would think about it. She was a young mom. She was 20 when she had me.
Oh,
She
so
was
this
20.
is so the same. So my mom and I are 20 years apart.
Yeah. So exactly. Okay. So and I give her a lot of grace for that. Like she was 20.
You were raising each other, really.
Yeah, she was a baby. You know, I couldn't even imagine she was 25 with 3 kids. I couldn't even imagine being 25. Not, I'm 25 today, but I can imagine having 3 kids today. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
I mean,
and
one would be a lot.
yeah. So I just gave her a lot of grace, and I would say my mom's always made things work with whatever she had, and I was.
I'm a survivor.
She really is.
Yeah.
There was
You
a
have to
moment
be.
where, and I just remembered the story the other day, but there was this moment where my mom, this is how we ended up in Grand Prairie, Texas. Some things happened where we were homeless for whatever, right? And she was crying, and she had a $199 check. I remember this. She had $199 that she got.
Probably like $1,000 check now.
Who knows, right? Maybe. But back in the day, it was like $199, and she pulled over, and she was crying, right? Because she didn't know what she was gonna do. She had $199, and then I'm just there, like, it's okay, Mom, it'll work out, right? Well, we look up, and there's this apartment complex there in Grand Prairie, and it says $199 move-in, all bills paid.
There you go. So
she drove her ass across the street to that apartment, handed over the check or whatever she did with that check, and we got an apartment that night.
Listen, that's how it works.
And I just remember that story the other day, and I was like, this is like crazy, right?
So
and then
she's Moses.
She made it
was
work.
Mary. You were Jesus.
she manifested it. Like literally a sign, $199 move-in, all bills paid, and that's how we ended up there. And then there was like a rental center like across the street from
Can
that.
you imagine what that building looks like now? Not that building where you lived in, but now $199 all bills paid.
Oh, girl.
Woo!
Well, that building, they had a little revamp now. They have a few names. I drive by all the time. So that
You go visit it? Like,
well,
did you drive by
my
it?
family was in Grand Prairie, so I see it now, and they've revamped it a few times. But across from there was a rental center, and I don't know if they still do this, but rental centers are throwaway furniture. Like they would just throw it in the dumpster.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So my mom had a truck back then, so she drove and she like took like a table and
So
all
like
the
the
things.
stuff that people turn back in that they don't want to
And so
resell.
we had like
whatever.
this table, and it had like some kind of stain, which she got like her nail polish remover and like removed the stain. It was like good as new, like shit like that. Like she just made shit work. And so I just
Again, survival.
and I have so much respect for her because she just made it work. Like her little $199 check and got us a whole place to stay with bills paid and all the things. And then we had furniture that night because we went to the rental center. And,
Yeah, like
you know, it is what it is.
these
But
are the things. So this is where my mom, right? She really does not tolerate privilege and whining at all.
Yeah.
Which like you know this, right? Because similar stories to you and your mom. It's like, listen, I was fucking 19 with a baby. You out here with and you're crying and complaining about shit. Like, shut the fuck up. My mom used to walk 3 miles to work because she didn't have a car, right? Like, just all this stuff. And what I wish for your mom, my mom, and the single moms like them is peace.
yeah,
Because at some point, my mom and I have had this conversation. At some point, you have to forgive everything and everybody that compounded that situation. While you were struggling and battling to keep your head above water with your kids, X, Y, and Z was working against you, but you can't be mad about it anymore.
Yeah.
Because now you have these beautiful kids,
Yeah.
you have a great life, and you fucking did it. That's why I tell her all the time, and I say it on the podcast all the time, and I put it on Facebook, you're my fucking hero.
yeah.
I don't know that I could do what she's done. right? And that's the gift. And I think for you and your mom, those words. It's like, listen, it's not about grace. It's about, I respect you.
Yeah.
Like, I listen.
And I
Because in
think
today's world,
Yeah.
girl.
it's a crazy place to be in today.
Yeah.
It's a crazy place, and I don't even know where she finds the strength to keep doing things. I know that year it was probably my best Christmas that year because I don't know, she had a job and she made it work and we were opening presents. Mind you, it was like, I don't remember what we got, but I remember just being so happy that we had a place to stay, a warm bed. We had each other.
You could feel the shift.
Yeah, it was a nice Christmas. That's one of my favorite Christmases in that little apartment that we had in. It was a little 2-bedroom apartment for $199.
My favorite Christmas is when my mom, so, I live with my grandparents because my mom would work graveyards. And so I stayed with my grandparents. So my mom would bring Christmas gifts over like a couple of days before Christmas or Christmas Eve. And my grandmother was mischief, honey. My grandmother was mischief. And so she said, bring me that gift. I said, well, she'd bring it over here. Because she was dying. She just wanted, and she's slowly unwrapping it.
Yeah.
And it was a Timex watch. She said, ooh. And she opened it and she set the time. And she put it back in and folded. So the next day she's opening. She said, oh, Betty, oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Right. And then my mom's like, what time is it? I think my mom caught it. My grandma, she said, how the fuck do you know what time it is? I didn't see you said it. I said, she opened it yesterday. And my grandma's like, you're not supposed to tell her.
I'm dead.
She never brought gifts over again Christmas Eve.
Hey, that's the price you pay when you want to drop it off early.
Consequences.
Yeah,
my grandmother was like the queen of unwrapping shit. And
that's cute.
I can shake a box and I know what it is. I get that from my grandmother.
I like the element of surprise. I'm somebody that don't want to know.
I'm 50-50 on it.
I like to wait. I am somebody who wants to wait. I'm bad on the opposite end though. If I give you a gift, I want you to open it already. I want to be surprised on the holiday. I want you to know what I got you.
You want all the moments. That's it. You want all the attention.
I want to be surprised. Oh my goodness. But I just, when I get something for somebody, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait for them to open it. But, I don't know.
I like to torture Bruce, honestly, because he really, he wants it and he loves it. And I'm like, and so, a couple years ago when I bought him his Louis Vuitton thing for his birthday, I bought it like 3 months early with him in the store. I was like, listen, this ain't going to be here in August. Is this what you want? He's like, yeah. So then they wrapped it, bow, all that. So I threw it in the closet, separate closet, like in the office. And then we'd be out and he's, oh, God. I said, we can take back that. Oh, no. That's like at least 10 times.
Well, I do want to acknowledge this because I think right now we're in a sad time, right? I think
we're in a fucked up time.
I think this economy right now with like the food stamps being shut down, I think that really, really breaks my heart because I know there's a lot of families that are going to go hungry. And,
yeah.
I think about people like my mom. I don't think she had food stamps, maybe, who knows? But I just think about all the people out there that had to struggle. I know we were struggling at a certain point. And like I said, she had $199, which wouldn't do much in today's market or today's world. Like I couldn't even imagine.
It's probably like, I'm telling you, it's probably like $1,000 by the time it's all said. Yeah. My thing for today's time is my sadness is the lack of empathy out there, right? The judgment, because the judgment is coming so harsh from people who either struggled, right? It's like, how are you mad at somebody for struggling when you're struggling?
Yeah.
Or you used to? Like, when it's all said and done, we're supposed to be, right? Indivisible, united, one for all for one. Like, it's right, but we're not. And I don't care if you're black, brown, yellow, gay, straight. Like, if you're struggling and I have something, I am happy to help you. I don't need the backstory. I don't give a fuck if you are a drug addict or I don't care what the reason is that you need help. If I can help you, I'll help you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's not my place to judge you. And I don't consider like, oh, here we go, tiptoeing around being canceled. I can't fucking stand when I see, I'm a believer. The fuck do you believe in? Because I'm reading your posts and the shit you believe in is not the shit that I learned in church. Yeah. So you believe in what? Racism, microaggression, bullying? I'm confused. So to me, I appreciate when I see I'm a believer. I'm like, okay, next. Thank you for putting the red flag over your forehead for me. I'm out.
I'm sad that that's what
it's become.
Because I I was talking to a really good friend of mine about this. I want to believe that there's good in everybody, right? I want to believe
do.
that. But I would say this. It's almost like a trigger when somebody's like, I'm a Christian. It's like, which one? Like, I want to know, like,
Yeah.
which one are we talking about, you know? Because it's like,
Which
so,
side of
and I think-
Christianity are you on?
I think the bad Christians are louder
yes.
than the good ones.
Yes.
So it makes it almost gives you like a negative.
It gives you a
Like,
real
being a
false
Christian
slant.
now almost gives you like a negative vibe. It's like, oh, so like, I'm not gonna lie. When somebody says I'm a Christian,
Your radar goes up.
my radar goes off, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Mine with so
Yeah.
I get.
I don't
want to
be
Christian
like
for me.
that, you
Yeah,
know,
it's
but-
the believer for me. I'm a believer, girl. What do you believe in? I need clarity.
yeah.
I mean,
And I'm not like, for the record, I'm not like an atheist or anything by
No,
any
it
means.
says
I'm
nothing
very
to do with that.
spiritual and
Yeah,
I'm very,
listen, we
we
don't
don't have to talk about it.
we're not talking about that.
yeah.
We're talking about people
But
who proclaim to be
I-
one
yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
but a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
And I have a friend. God love him, Walter Parker. He is the mortgage. He was a mortgage minister because he's a pastor. He's a minister, and he reached out to me not too long ago, and he said, "Hey, I'm rebranding because the connotation of being a minister in Christianity and
Yes.
faith is so horrible right now that my wife and I have really discussed this, and I need to rebrand."
Yeah.
And it broke my heart
Yeah.
because I remember meeting him years ago, like 5-6 years ago, thinking, this is so cool. Like the mortgage minister, like, yes, like I love this.
Yeah.
It really broke my heart that we're now in a space where a man of faith he's just a good person
Yeah.
is scared to be who he is because he's going to get the reaction.
negative.
Yes. It's,
And I think that's almost across the board with almost everybody though.
Yeah.
Like even with us, like,
Yeah.
as gay real estate
girl, we've been
professionals.
feeling that way for a lifetime.
Well, I'm saying though, but I think there's a lot of extremism.
Yes.
And we get put into things that we don't even.
Well,
know,
the extremists, like you said, the extremists are louder. They're more vocal
Yeah.
than the people who are accepting.
Yeah.
And I think that's the problem in the current political and economic and with the world we live in. The people who accept have to be louder than the people who don't.
Yeah.
We-
That is true.
You know,
That's very, and I feel like sometimes I don't even want to like comment on things or just because I don't want to be put in a situation or a box or cancelable or whatever. But one thing I would never be is a pick me as gay person. That's the people I cannot stand as a pick me gay person. That's like,
define pick me.
pick me means like, I'm not define pick me. That's good. Pick me just means like, I'm not like that kind of gay. I'm this kind of gay.
You know-
and this kind of gay, that doesn't represent me. So there's a guy named
Leo.
Leo Skippy, whatever that is.
I knew that's what you were talking about.
Literally, I can't stand him.
Don't include me in pride.
Don't
I'm not
include
that
me in
kind of
pride.
gay.
But what he doesn't realize, Leo, whatever Skippy, is that he is a masculine presenting person. He's a homosexual, but he's very masculine presenting.
Yes.
Love that for him. But because of all the gay people before him and before me,
He's allowed to be who he is.
he's allowed to be who he is
Because
openly.
because of the gay people today,
Yes.
he's allowed to say shit like that.
Exactly, but because he's not that way, he's like, don't associate me with those
But
other
what's
gay
so
people.
funny is if you really watch his clips,
Yeah.
he really is that way.
I don't
'Cause
watch
he-
his clip.
Girl,
so
he's very Versace dominant, right? He loves him Versace.
Okay.
And so he'll make a video. He's like, "Ooh, I just got Versace, girl. Who are you today?" Right? Like, because in the other video, like, "Fuck this."
Yeah. So I don't like people like that. I don't
No.
like what's the other guy? Jeffree Star. I can't stand Jeffree Star. I can't stand him because he's like so like wigs and makeup, but he's like very much like I'm like he's like very anti-trans and like transphobic. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know.
He's very transphobic, and I'm like, you literally look like a girl. You're playing on it, and you may not be trans. It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
Because of trans women, I have gay rights, and that's cool. I'm never
don't-
gonna shit on somebody else
Yeah, don't-
because I'm not. a
You're
certain way.
already in a marginalized community. This is what I've
Yeah.
never understood. You know this.
This
We've
got
had this.
spicy really quick.
Yeah, this is okay. But we've had this conversation about real estate, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand the segregation of it all. Like,
Yeah.
if we're all in a marginalized community, why the fuck are we segmenting ourselves so that there's 50 of us here and 50 of us? Why are there not 500 of us saying, fuck this?
It's always been like that, though.
It's
If we
crazy.
think about even like in our like Latino community,
Oh, not the Latino. He got out there.
Well, think about it, because
He got the accent out real quick.
There's and I'm sure in the Black community too, there's a colorism.
Yeah, for
a
sure.
color scale.
Yeah.
If you're lighter, you're this. If you're darker, there's it's
all of it.
It's so sad that even in like communities, there's a
self-loathing.
There's a pit against each other.
Listen, they've had it for decades. Black on black crime, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's
But like the colorism.
colorism,
light
it's
skin,
it.
dark
Yeah,
skin,
it's
weddle.
crazy.
You know, like
yeah, it's crazy.
it's a whole deep dive that I don't even know if we can comprehend it, but it's like and so that's what saddens me about like a pick-me person.
Yeah.
It's like,
well, it's the fight of I'm not Mexican.
And then like Leo,
I don't care if you're
Jeffrey.
Mexican or not Mexican. Like that's right. Not the like I'm Hispanic. I'm right.
that
I'm
part, yeah.
Spanish. I'm European.
I know a few people that are like, oh, don't call me Mexican. I'm not Mexican.
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
Like,
girl,
it's like, I'm not Latino. I'm Hispanic.
I'm Salvadorian.
Girl, like you're exhausting is what you are.
Well, whatever. And I get it. But at
Me
the
too, but
same
at the
day,
end of the
it's like,
day,
yeah.
You're fighting within your community for an identity that the community outside doesn't even fucking give you. It doesn't.
Here's
make
what
any
I'm going to
sense.
tell these people. They're never going to pick you. And that's what I mean by a pick.
Yeah, no, they're never gonna.
They're never going to pick you.
No.
So just be you.
Well,
And that's cool.
stop trying to be picked. Create your own space.
They're never going to pick you. That's cool.
And that's how we're
never
ending
get
this
enough
podcast.
time. Yeah.
No, that's how we listen. If you want to be a pick me, the only person that's going to pick you is you, boo. Period. End of story.
I don't even know, but if you're looking for a realtor, pick me.
Yes, man.
Pick me, I'll be your realtor. If you're looking for a loan officer, pick Mylo.
That's right.
Pick us for your real estate
Pick
team.
us.
Okay? Outside of that, we are who we are.
Yeah, listen, and you're going to love us. We make it enjoyable. We educate you. We make sure you're financially
Yes.
set up for your future.
Absolutely.
So, Ben Sanchez, 2 N's, 2 Z's
Put it
on
there.
Instagram.
And the little box.
You'll find me at Inclusive Lending LLC on Instagram. We also have the Mylo and Ben, the podcast on Instagram.
Oh my
now.
God.
It
Yeah.
is
Can we get
taking
that on the
off.
screen?
And we also have Mylo and Ben, the pod at gmail.com. Please send us comments. Ben wants hate mail. He's really excited to read some hate mail.
We have not gotten our first hate comment yet. I'm a little disappointed.
Ben is ready for it. And
But the first hate comment will be
we
shared.
also want suggestions for topics because we want,
Yeah, what do you
want
want
to
us
make
to
this
talk
more
about?
engaging for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay, bye.
Bye, guys. Play the music.
Cue out.